anything. So that was cool. That was my favorite answer.
And like, well, obviously, you know, I have 105 guys on the team. 5 of them are knuckleheads, so obviously I can't talk about every single one.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'll just mention a couple people, and then obviously that was a great question. So that's what he would have said.
Yeah, Mouser's interview was good too.
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I've heard like, I don't know. I've heard like he came up, you know, he was a nice guy to people. You know, not anybody that worked with him, but yeah, I've heard he was a nice guy.
And Matt Cambell shook everyone's hand at the end, which is just different, but that's cool. He appreciates, you know, them coming out, and Franklin would have hidden the back. So yeah, different story.
Obviously, Ryan Clanton said he loves Malachi Goodman.
Yep.
Bro, here's the thing. I've been watching Iowa State games too. That's one thing I've been doing my homework, watching Iowa State games. If you remember, they opened the season last year with Kansas State in Ireland, and they won.
Yep.
Like, that was a good K-State team. That was a pretty good K-State team. And then he beat the living piss out of South Dakota the next week. But one thing I've noticed, Brett Eskelson is awesome. Okay, he's a great receiver, obviously. His name is Brett. They played like all of their running backs. If you are good and you put effort in practice, you're going to play. You may not play a lot, but you're going to play. So we have a coach now who just does it a smart way. So, yeah. Who, Franklin?
Yeah. Franklin, yeah.
Yeah, trust me, we know.
If you want the statistics, Matt Cambell has a better record against way less teams. So
Cambell? Yeah, man, we've been through that.
Yeah, Cambell had way less talent to do it with. It's not even comparable. Yep. White Flash. Yeah, he's the white ghost. What does Tango call him? The ghost.
White Shadow.
Ghost. White Shadow. He calls him the White Shadow. Yeah. So yeah, White Flash.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. He was at he's at Iowa State. Like, to me, he won way more big games than he lost being at Iowa State. All right.
Damn.
That guy was making $5 million a year. Okay. Put this in perspective. He was making 5.5 at most. Frank was making 8.2. Okay. Now Frank was making 8.5. Campbell's making 8.2 here now. Bro, he's getting paid $5 million. Like, dude, Joe Paterno, I think, made more back in 2001. So, yeah.
He's talking about Dan Campbell, by the way. I didn't see the comment before that. Yeah, obviously.
Oh, Dan Campbell. Why'd you bring up Dan Campbell?
Or Dan Lanning. Wait, what? Dan Lanning. Sorry, not Dan Campbell. Forget Dan Lanning, he was talking about. He loses the big games.
When did we bring him up?
No, he just said Dan Lanning is another James Franklin. I don't know where it came from. He just said it. Yeah. Yep.
Dude, bro, Dan Lanning is
out of his mind.
He loses his mind every day. Like, he's, him and Michael Irvin literally are gonna come up with their own company.
He's probably like an island retreat right now, trying to get clean.
Tommy the Toker. Nice. Those guys are absolute morons. Tell them to listen to our show and comment what they said so that we can call them morons ourselves. They're morons. That's a fact.
Franklin quit on his team.
It was the most cowardly act I've ever seen in the history of sports. It's no surprise to me. And then Virginia Tech went and hired him. So, dude, that is one thing I will never, ever forget. You never quit on a team. That is pathetic. Bro, you should never coach again. You shouldn't coach a Pop Warner team. That's unreal. Bro, Lanning makes $10.4 million a year.
Yeah.
Bro, he's spending more than that. He's spending
after
more than that.
He said after powder. Yeah.
If there, Joe, if there's any members in here, share the emojis, the member emojis. Guys, member up. It's $3 a month.
Yeah. Oh, random thing real quick, guys. But Mark, you probably know who he is, but you're not a huge music guy. But J. Cole, the GOAT of our generation, guys, dropped his last album at midnight last night. Go show J. Cole some love. Chris, I know you know who J. Cole is. So show J. Cole some love. It's the greatest album you'll ever hear. 24 songs. Just sensational. Give it a shot.
Yeah, J. Cole makes good music. My
Very
favorite
good.
rapper. So my favorite rapper of all time, and always will be, is Wiz Khalifa. He's a Pittsburgh guy.
Yeah.
Mac Miller, pretty close second, and then Travis Scott. Travis Scott is one of my favorites. I love Travis Scott, even though a bunch of people died at his concert. That's sad. But and then even though they're anti-Trumpers, Green Day is my favorite band of all time. I love Green Day. They'll always be my favorite band. I don't like their political views, but Green Day those are my guys. I love that. I love them. Mac Miller's the man.
Yep. That's good. But J. Cole's the GOAT, guys. So.
Yeah, J. Cole. Who's the guy that had the music video with the big forearms? Ludacris.
Yeah. Ludacris he's a hype man. He's such a hype man. I love him.
Yeah, Bad Bunny, 100%. By the way, guys, watch Turning Point USA's halftime show on Sunday over the dude. Yeah, just watch that one instead. All right. The Beatles are the best of all time.
They're good.
I mean, they're iconic, man, but
yeah.
Best of all time.
No.
Rolling Stones played the halftime show in 2006 when the Steelers played the Seahawks. Rolling Stones. That was a great halftime show. That was a great halftime show. Michael Jackson had a great halftime show. Whitney Houston, right? Whitney Houston. That's the greatest national anthem of all time. And
for sure.
Just put a hologram of Whitney Houston out every year and just have her sing it. The national anthem last year was pretty good. The guy played the piano and he sang, and they showed Trump and everyone cheered. But anyway, we're getting off topic here. Cambell.
My bad.
Now Chris said that Jared should sing the national anthem at the spring game. Chris loves Jared, man. He I was watching my podcast. I mentioned my grandfather in here the other day. I was watching my podcast with him the other night. He has it on his TV, and he turned Jared on, and like 2 minutes in, he's like, "Yeah, man, he's really good. He's really good." Bro, Jared should be on radio, man. Like, he can just talk. I have filler words. I say and like and all that stuff. Jared doesn't do that. Like, he just talks and talks and talks. Like, he's good at it. Yeah, me too. Love me some Kid Rock. Yeah, Kid Rock too. But Kid Rock is going to be performing. I forget who all is going to be performing. But watch the Turning Point USA halftime show. I will be. It's on YouTube. Yeah, he does have a voice for radio. He does. And but dude, radio guys, they talk. They talk all day. They talk and talk and talk. And if you watch real radio guys, they don't have filler words like me. You know what I mean? I'm working on it. But he just keeps coming,
One of the most fluent talkers I've seen is Josh Pate. That guy, he's got something. He's drinking something, man. He's one of the most fluent talkers. So it's a talent for sure. It takes time to grow and get to that
the thing with me is, like, I'm just relaxed when I'm on here. So I'm just talking like you and me talk.
No, yeah,
you know what I mean? This is a conversation. That's how I talk in real life. So but I don't know. I'm just being myself. Some people seem to like it. But Brett, overall, man, I thought it was a good presser. Like, it was just like, it's like, I don't even have to think about it, honestly. It's just a better situation. He's a real coach. You can tell he's a real coach. He's brought in a real staff. Made no mention of his coaches drinking. Bro, he's like, I'm trying to think of like a comparison. Like the Bears head coach in '85. Dude, are you kidding? Mike Ditka, okay? Mike Ditka was a coach of characters. When they won the Super Bowl in '85, they had Mike Singletary, Jim McMahon, Walter Payton, the Fridge. They had dude, I can't remember anything tonight. Who was the Buddy Ryan was the DC? Bro, Jim McMahon was a lunatic. Okay. He was an absolute lunatic. He was crazy. And he was like a character. Like Mike Ditka would be chewing him out, yelling at him, and Jim McMahon would just be standing there like, yeah. That's Matt Campbell, man. Like his kids are out there just doing whatever, and he's just standing there like, yep, all right. You know, he's a stoic leader, is my point. And like, dude, you would think someone would bring that up as a question, or he might bring it up, but he just doesn't care. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's a good sign, I think. Rocky is interrupting the show again.
Rocky?
Bro, Rocky's literally gonna.
You're interrupting the show again.
You always have to be on camera, Rocky. Like, dude, put some headphones on, Rocky, and talk some football right now. Do you have an extra pair of cat headphones, Brett?
No, I don't think he'll stay very long. He's kind of skittish. He likes to move around.
Rocky,
he probably wants something. That's why he's here. What's up, Rocky? Yeah,
give me a.
He's named Rocky from the movies too, guys. So.
Yep. Did he really, Chris? He took you for a ride? Bro, what? Rocky is the mascot of the show, by the way. Rocky.
Yeah. Yep.
Lisa or Linda? Is it Linda? Lisa? Linda, right? Is that her name, Brett? Lavery? It's Linda.
Lavery? Is it Linda?
I think it's Linda. Because I think I said Lisa the one time and it was Linda.
Well, we're getting more and more females on the show. So
yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, guys, I am seriously getting into a POD site. Lisa. Dude, okay. I got it wrong again. But anyway, I'm getting into a POD site. I'm going to have merch being made at some point fairly soon. So just keep an eye out for that. But we will have a merch store coming. So people have been asking about it. We're going to have a merch store soon. It's going to have, this kind of stuff, the mugs. I'm going to have beanies and hats and all kinds of sweatshirts. Yep, I'm still waiting
for a special delivery from Mark. He's been slacking on it.
Brett literally does not have anything. He doesn't have a mug. He doesn't have a shirt.
I wanted the black polo because, guys, I'm very pale, as you can see. So I don't look great in white. It makes me look more white. So once he gets a black one, or I'll just settle for the white one. But he has a pink one too. But I can't rock pink, obviously, with this complexion. So there's only so many colors. But
yeah, he just said hop. Dude, yeah, he was a lunatic, man. Like some stranger comes running up to him, hey, hop in.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Should we get the coaching grades?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like, there's nothing really else to say about it. A couple points that stood out to me. He mentioned coaches, he mentioned players. He was stoic, made no mention of the coaches drinking, which is hilarious to me because you would think someone would bring it up. I don't know. Maybe I guess the media wasn't offended by that, but
no. Those specific coaches had it off. Like they said, we don't get too much time to enjoy a game as a fan. So like they obviously weren't working when they were drinking it. So yeah.
No. But just overall, it was, I give it an A. He 100% said everything he needed to say. He didn't say too much. He didn't say too little. He was just a normal coach talking. We haven't had that since Joe and Bill O'Brien. We haven't had it. So I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say. I feel like I'm saying too much about it. But yeah. It was so normal that it was awesome. There was nothing that really stood out. He mentioned Quentin Martin. One thing that he mentioned was, or someone said in an article, that there seems to be a pecking order already for the running back room. Chris thinks that that's bad. I don't think it was necessarily meant like there's a guaranteed starter and second string now. There's going to be a battle. But I don't know. I can't remember who said that in the article, but I think everyone's going to earn their spot. I think it'll be open competition across the board, even for quarterback. I think it's going to be open competition across the board. Now, Beck's going to be our starter. He's very good.
But he's not going to be able to practice in the spring, so they're going to have the young guys, or not young guys, but obviously we got an old transfer from Newport News. But yeah, I mean, they're going to have the other guys battle it out while he's healing up. So Corey Geiger,
absolutely, man, I would. Corey Geiger is one of my favorite radio personalities. I listen to him. I didn't really listen to Steve Jones growing up. No offense to Steve Jones. Steve Jones is a legend. I listened to Corey Geiger more than anything because he was so controversial. I don't know if Corey Geiger would come on here, but if there's anybody that would come on a show like this, it's Corey Geiger, 100%. He was blocked by Franklin in like 2 hours of him landing in State College.
I can see that. Yeah.